everybody, Joe Clone here, back again with another LEGO Marvel Purist custom minifigure review video. Can't believe I said that in one take. Sorry that I have been gone for a while. I just had my wisdom teeth taken out, and honestly, the one on my right side, they had to pry out of my head because it was split into two pieces. It was a whole ordeal, and I've been in a lot of pain. But today, I will be reviewing my Purist custom LEGO Marvel Maker minifigure. Now, if you don't know who Maker is, he is one of the most evil, if not the most evil, Marvel villain in the entire Marvel universe. He's really only been in the comic universes so far. I hope we get to see him on screen in the movie universe someday, but just to give you some background on him, because I love making characters from Marvel Comics and LEGO that LEGO hasn't made officially, but Maker is the most evil version of Reed Richards, originating from the Ultimate Universe, Earth 1610, my favorite Marvel universe. And he is just straight up diabolical, literally the exact opposite of 616 Reed Richards in all of the worst ways. And I'll flash some pictures of him on the screen right now, just to give you sort of an idea of what I was really basing this off of. Alright, now that you've been introduced to him, now let's get into the minifigure. So what really caused me to want to make Maker as a LEGO Marvel minifigure, funny play on words there, but it was really just me having this helmet. As we can see here, I have no idea where it's from. It might be from Power Miners, which is an OG LEGO theme from back in the day, and this blue visor that I was really using for a Purist Custom Kang minifigure. But when I was just looking at the helmet, I was like, it really looks like the helmet Maker wears in the comics, and that's really what was the reason for me to make him in LEGO. And you obviously, if you want to make this minifigure yourself, you need this helmet. The face, I have no idea where it comes from. I really just have this really sinister looking face. He's a little beat up, but Maker gets very beat up in the Marvel comics, but manages to still survive. But the sinister expression on this face is just perfect for Maker. He honestly has that really sinister smile a lot in the comics. Then just moving on to the torso, just all black arms, because he wears a all black suit mostly in the comics, and he is Reed Richards, so he has the stretchy abilities, and I'll get into why I also wanted all black arms and all black legs in the second part of this review. And then that just leaves the torso, which honestly is becoming one of my favorite torsos to make customs for. It is the War Machine Mech minifigure torso, and I just blacked out the arc reactor. I wanted it to be blue because the suit he wears has sort of a blue light in the middle of it, but I'll take what I got here. And he has a black neck bracket because, as you've seen in the intro, I custom built the stretchy arms that Reed Richards and Maker has, because that is his powers, and we will get into that right now. And how could I really put this? Maker obviously is Reed Richards, so he has the ability to stretch, expand his body in any shape that he desires, but the way Maker uses his powers in the comics, he's almost grotesque sometimes. He literally clones him, morphs his body so much that he makes clones of himself while they're all still attached to him. Really disgusting. and honestly creepy. That's why he is the most evil version of Reed Richards, but that is why, as we can start here with the legs, as you can see, it's really just all brick built. Just these 1x1s with the Technic holes in them, and I just filled them in with 1x1 circular studs. And it's really just to show that he's using his stretchy abilities to make his legs bigger, as you can see right there. And yeah, that's really all I did for the legs, just to give him a little bit more mass, because I just feel like it was needed, and I really like how it turned out, because that's why I used all black for the legs and arms, so it looks like he's actually using his stretchy abilities. And now the main event, the arms. This was so tough, but honestly, I am so happy how it turned out, even though it's a little bit fragile. As you know, I don't like fragile stuff in my custom builds, but with this, I'm going to make an exception, because look how good it looks. It looks like he is using his stretchy abilities to give himself 2 extra giant arms and hands. And as we can see, I hope it's on frame. Yeah, let me get it a little bit more on frame. Alright, we got the space to expand all we want now. So, as you can see, the arms, again, brick built. As you can see, that's why I had that neck bracket there. Just a little bit detailing, just to make it a little rounded off looking, to make it really look like he's using his powers. And we have these 1x1 discs, actually black minifigure heads, which I have never used like in a custom build before, ever. So that's why I just find that funny. And this is actually one of those bendy pole pieces. I have no idea what the actual official name for it in LEGO is, but I rarely get them in sets, and I had 2 of them, so, and I was always thinking that I wanted to use them for a Reed Richards. So I'm just so happy I finally got to incorporate them in doing that. And the hands, as we can see, the wrists are, again, black minifigure heads, these pieces right here, and that really just makes up the entire hand. And the hand, I just use these sort of black, I call them IG 100 Magna Guard arm pieces, just to make the entire hand. I only gave him 4 fingers because I don't know how I would have given him 5, but I'm so happy with how it turned out. And he's using his stretchy ability, so it's not his actual hand. And they're Lego minifigures, so why am I being such a stickler for that, am I right? But that's really just the builds for the stretchy hands. I just wanted to show you that before I get into the posability of them. But he looks so menacing looking, like he looks like he's actually using his powers. I love how it looks. But now I'll get into the posability. Alright, we went over just the builds of the arms. Now we will go through the posability. They could obviously rotate down here, as you can see, like that, so I could have them on different angles, and they could also rotate at the wrists like that, as you can see right there. If just in case you didn't see it, let's do an instant replay, just like that, as you can see. So very, very nice. You guys all know how hands work. I just showed you that the hands open. Sorry about that, my phone died, but I was just going to the posability. Now, I'd like it to be a little more posable than it is, but again, it is very, very good, in my opinion, so I will take it. To be honest, to pose the arms, I really just take one of the arms off, and I just bend it however I choose. That's why it's a little fragile, and I might try and do some different things to make it better in the future. But as you can see, you just bend it one way, or you could bend it the other way, and it bends. Bend, but don't break. And I love how it looks when it's on him. It really just looks like it's straight out of the comics. I wonder how they're gonna do Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, when they officially make him in Lego form. Like, I'm really excited to see how they do that. But I love the posability of the hands, how I could rotate them. They even move a little bit in the back, but I try not to move them from back there because it's not the main area that the posability is supposed to be from. As you can see, I moved them down, but just so cool looking. I really just love how this turned out. Let me just show you some more play features he has. And one of my favorite features is that he could actually grab minifigures. Like, look how good that looks. It literally looks like he's using his powers to just make a bigger hand and a longer arm. It just looks so awesome. That's why I said he's so cool for Mox. That's why I'll accept the fragileness of him. But yeah, I just think he looks awesome. He's easily top 3 of my favorite Marvel villains of all time. I don't know if Lego will ever make him officially, but as you know, Joe Clone is all good because I made one myself, and I just think he looks so awesome like this, truly. But I'll give you one more spin around of him, and then I'll give you the outro. And there he is. Who is he? This was Joe Clone's Purist Custom Lego Marvel Maker minifigure. Know the name. The most evil version of Reed Richards ever. One of the most evil Marvel villains ever. And yeah, sorry for the slowed content. As I said in the beginning of this video, I just had my wisdom teeth removed and my recovery has been slow. That's why I might sound weird speaking in this video. I hope my wounds are not bleeding as I'm talking right now. But yeah, I'm truly sorry for the slowed content. It was sort of just a emergency thing that came up randomly, and life happens, unfortunately, sometimes. But I promise once I'm feeling better, I'll have some really good content out again for you guys to enjoy. But thank you so much for all the support, truly, because as you know, I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe, and I thank you again for joining me on the journey. That was a Purist Custom Minifigure review. I will see you in the next one, and peace.